Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of One Time for the Fan. I'm your host, Jack Spade, checking in. Got the co-host Bodie here with me, Bodie 3000. Bodie, how's everything, sir?
Man, just trying to overcome these sinuses, man. But I'm always here for the Falcons
Always rise up, brother.
already.
Today's a big day with the Atlanta Falcons because it's scheduled release day
Mm-hmm.
in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And there it is. The schedules are out. Just want to go ahead and get this out here real quick. Welcome everybody to the stream who will be joining in here shortly. The schedules are out, and it's that time, baby. It's that time. We got to get it. We got to get it. I'm excited about this season.
I'm too excited. I'm excited because I'm going to away games for the first time. I call myself a diehard, and I ain't been to away game yet. Mostly because I've been broke or not prioritizing prioritizing the Falcons like I should. But especially after 2017. But I won't reopen that wound. So
I feel you, man. The Falcons have a chance right now. They have an opportunity to make something happen this season. Shot the world, as people want to say, with this new roster. And I'm surprised they are not getting as much attention as they should, because they brought in a lot of free agents. The draft class was well, and still Vegas has us about 5 or 6 games winning this season.
Hold on. You said you surprised they're not getting as much attention for the media?
Yeah, I figured the Falcons, with being 1 game away last season from making the playoffs, and now you have an opportunity to go into this season and really shock the world, man. New roster, new regime, things are changing now. New quarterback, a running back. Everything's in the Falcons' favor to win this division this year. Everything's in the Falcons' favor to win this division this year, and we should be getting a lot more attention than what we're getting right now.
How the media has portrayed the Falcons over the years as nothing burgers, as freaking
nothing burgers.
Like, damn, we went to the Super Bowl and we didn't get no real proper media attention.
Yeah,
when we beat the team we beat to go to the Super Bowl. Only reason we got that attention because we was in the damn Super Bowl, and when we got to the Super Bowl, nobody wanted to. Of course, we were underdogs. They was like, "Yeah, Tom Brady gonna whoop their ass," and he didn't. But we know what happened. Keep doing that. But yeah. So, and then after that, after we lost that Epics game, we just kept getting ished on, like just shitted on, just over and over again. So the media don't like the Falcons. We not the Cowboys. We not the dang, I guess, Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
We not the upper echelon teams. The teams that people love to talk about. We not them.
Yeah.
And we've been at the bottom so long that the media don't want to talk about us. So we're gonna get shitted on for.
Even if we win the Super Bowl, we might get shit on, man. The way the media talks about the Falcons.
What was that?
Even if we win the Super Bowl, the media might shit on us just because of the way they talk about the Falcons.
They might talk about how how folks ask the question: Did the Falcons win the Super Bowl? Or did whoever lose it? Like, oh yeah, that team lost it, right?
Yeah,
get out of here, man.
Well, schedule release is here.
It's here.
It's time, and I'm excited. We're going on the road this season. We're going to some away games. Shout out to the Rise Up tour too, man. They boy Thomas hooked me up.
Oh,
Rise Up tour.
Tough.
They're on the back. Got the Jack Spade on the back.
Oh, that's tough.
So shout out to the Rise Up tour.
I'm a new member. They gotta hook me up too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna hook you up, man. We're gonna hook you up. Week 1. In the A.
Speak on it.
1 o'clock match. Them boys from Stinky Town coming down to Atlanta. I can't believe this is a good way for the Falcons to get some tickets sold and get that stadium packed, because you got the Saints week 1. That stadium gonna be lit. That stadium's just gonna be crazy off GP just because it's the Saints week 1. I mean, I'm not worried about the Saints. Looking at the matchup, you can look at it on paper. I'm not worried about the Saints at all. Yeah. I'm surprised this wasn't a primetime matchup. It's Falcons Saints is damn near the biggest rival in football.
Yeah,
I'm surprised, but yeah, Falcons Saints week 1 at the Benz, Mercedes Benz. How you feel about that, Bodie?
Man,
let's go.
I don't think I ever been this excited about a week 1 game. Like, it's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
it's gonna be lit, and I'm being there. Lit. Probably drunk.
Yeah,
it's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
I mean, and we have you ask me, we got a better team than them.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't want. I ain't
Marcus Mariota versus Jameis
We got
Winston.
a better team than them.
Yeah, Mariota versus Winston.
Yes, please.
I mean, come on, that's Mariota all day. I mean, you can go to the situation Kamara. I don't know if he's going to get suspended, but if Kamara's not playing week 1, don't forget that. Remember, Kamara had the situation at the Pro Bowl. I think he beat up some people. Yep. If he's suspended week 1, you're looking at an offense that's not going to be able to probably move the ball down the field. Jameis Winston's your quarterback. I mean, wide receiver, they have the rookie. Not too worried about him. AJ Terrell's a matchup. But outside of Lattimore, who's matching up on probably Drake London, it's free game with Pitts and Tate and Patterson and Tyler Aguirre if they're going to be running him in the backfield, however, or Damian Williams. It's about to get crazy week 1. I see the Falcons. That's an upset right there. I see the Falcons winning that game. I see the Falcons winning that game right there. That's to start the season off, and it's going to be a 1-0 record. It's the first time in years. I think it was like 3 or 4 years the Falcons had a winning record, and there it is right there. They can get it. They can get it September the 11th against the Saints. Bodie, they can get it,
man. It's crazy. It's crazy. We had the 1-0. We had a winning record so long. That's crazy to think about. But yeah, I'm ready, man. I can't wait for week 1.
I'm telling you, man. I'm
super wait ready for the preseason, dog.
Hey, after we finish with this show, I gotta book some tickets. Gotta book some rooms.
Facts.
Gotta get ready. Shout out to DSGB Hall. What's up? What's up, Ernest? What's good, brother? Got my boy Ernest in here, checking in from San Diego. Ernest, I'm coming your way. Matter of fact, Ernest, since you're here, week 2, Falcons at the Rams in LA. I'll be at that game. I'll be at that game right there, 4 or 5 p.m. Falcons, Rams, week 2, September 18th. That's a big game right there.
Oh, man.
That's a big game right there. I'm telling you, oh, man. If the Falcons can somehow pull out that win, it's going to be a hostile environment in the stands.
Yes. It's
the Super Bowl champs, SoFi Stadium. You know how it is in LA. They do it big in LA. So the atmosphere is going to be lit. Yeah, we out there, Ernest. We out there. I'm staying in San Diego, bro. I'm flying into San Diego, and then we driving up to LA. So I'm gonna be out there at my family. So I get up with you, Ernest, when we go to San Diego. But I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that tonight. But guess what though? Remember the thing I talked to you about a couple weeks ago? What the Falcons might do, what the NFL might do with the schedule? They put the 2 West Coast games back to back.
You said that was gonna happen.
Because they keep the team on the West Coast. They don't want to fly over because of the the jet lag and all that stuff. Week 3 Sunday, November 25th, Falcons at the Seahawks.
See, it ain't. You said it was gonna be a little later in the year.
I thought it was gonna be more of the October, November, but no, we starting off early on the West Coast, which is good. We'll finish the rest of the season on our side. We don't fly back out west after these 2 games right here, which is good. But yeah, September 25th, Falcons, Seahawks. I gotta find a way to maneuver that. If I'm going to both of those games, I gotta find a way to maneuver that. But yeah, Falcons, Seahawks, man. What you think about the matchup? I mean, Seahawks is in a rebuilding process. I really want to get to the Rams game. We're going to pass the Rams because that's going to be a tough game right there. But the Seahawks game, what do you think about the Seahawks game, man? I think we can come away with a victory right there. I think
that sounds like a dub. I mean,
most
they
fans
got a
looking
lot of soul searching.
Yeah.
They're going to know who their quarterback going to be. They trying to say is Drew Lock, but I'm not sold on them, but
Look how they did the Seahawks week 1 though. They brought Russell back.
they did.
Russell, the Broncos versus the Seahawks
In
week 1.
Seattle, right?
That's crazy.
They so
That's
crazy for that.
crazy. You talking about
They
some ticket sellers this game.
you talk about
This-
NFL trying to run the money up.
They try to run the money up. Falcons Saints week 1. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. I just posted it with you. Let me pull this up. Look at the week 1 matchups.
Yeah.
LA and Buffalo to kick it off. Carolina and Cleveland. That's trash.
Yeah.
Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. Matt Ryan heading down to Houston. Colts in Houston.
Yep.
Baltimore and the Jets. Kansas City and Arizona. It's a big game. It's a big game. Green Bay and Minnesota. Tampa and Dallas. This is week 1. Falcons, Saints. That's a big game. San Francisco, Chicago, Philadelphia and Detroit, New England and Miami. That's a big game right there too. Super big game. Jacksonville, Washington, Oakland and LA Chargers week 1.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's crazy. Giants and Titans. And of course, the Monday night game, Broncos and the Seahawks. Russell Wilson's going back to Seattle for a week 1 matchup. That's going to be crazy right there.
Man.
But yeah, man, week 3, Seattle. How you feel about that, brother?
Now, first off, I want to say in general, now going back to your week 1, you just went down to week 1.
Yeah.
The NFL is not bullshitting week 1.
Mm-hmm.
They want them ratings through the roof. Week 1, they want to start off with a bang. I agree. I don't think I remember a week 1 being so prolific in a long time.
That was pretty good. And this is a pretty stacked schedule for every team as you're looking at it right now. Going from week 1 to week 4. But after the Seahawks, Falcons are back in the bins October the 2nd.
Yep.
Against the Cleveland Browns. 1 o'clock matchup. We don't know if Deshaun Watson is going to be suspended. If he is, that's a dub for the Falcons.
Easy dub.
That's a dub. Even if Deshaun's there, I still count it as a dub, but it's going to be a tough game. You know, I don't like to see my team lose.
Yeah.
But it is what it is when it comes to how the Falcons play on the field, man. But Browns, Falcons, October the 2nd. That's big. 1 o'clock matchup at the Benz.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Falcons head on the road. Week 5. Heading down to Tampa for a 1 o'clock matchup with the Bucks. 1 o'clock. Raymond James. I like this so far. I like this so far. This is
I like it.
It's playing out in my favor.
It's lit.
I like this. It's lit.
Yeah.
Week 6, we back in the bins.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, we completed our West Coast matchups. We good on that.
Mm-hmm.
Now we back in the bins week 6 against the 49ers.
Yep.
That's a big game we have to win because we got smacked last season playing the 49ers. So week 6, they have to show up and show out because at that time you're still in the runnings to, find out where your team is, what your team wants to be, what's the identity. And I think against the 49ers, week 6 is a chance to really prove yourself again. I think San Francisco is going to go through a year. Debo doesn't know if he's going to be there. I don't know if they're going with Jimmy G or Trey Lance. It's going to be a different look for San Francisco. I think we come away with a win right there. But now the next matchup is the tough one, and that's heading out to Paul Brown Stadium October 23rd against the Bengals.
I can't wait.
For most college football fans, this is the rematch for Jamar Chase and AJ Terrell. As you guys know, it's a big matchup. Big matchup. Cincinnati, October 23rd. I'll be there. I could be there for that.
You be there. That's one of the games I think I'm gonna hit up to.
Yeah.
On the road.
Definitely gonna be there. It's gonna be a nice matchup. Cincinnati fans, they get a little loud. I heard about them. I'm not really too worried about them, but I heard about them.
Yeah. Plus, I got some family up that way. I might.
That's what's up.
Might slip by.
Yeah, slide on through, man. Slide on through. Now, here's another matchup here. The Falcons and the Panthers, week 8, the day before Halloween, Sunday, October the 30th. It's crazy. The Panthers, that's a dub.
Should be.
So early in the season, that's a dub.
Yeah, I ain't worried about the Panthers.
Nobody ain't worried about Carolina. That's super easy right there. Let's go. Exactly. At the Mercedes-Benz, we ready. Falcons, Panthers, Sunday, October 30th. Next week, week 9, Falcons stay in the Benz,
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium, playing up against the Chargers. That's a tough game right there.
Yeah,
Week
it
9,
is.
1:00. That's a tough game.
It is. It's gonna be a tough one.
That's Justin Herbert versus at week. I know week 9. We don't know if it's Mariota, if it's Ritter. We don't know, but that's a tough game right there, bro.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna
Um,
be something.
the Atlanta Falcons should be rolling about that time to where they look good enough to make the playoffs because week 10, and this is funny how the NFL did this. Week 8, we play the Panthers in Mercedes-Benz.
Yep.
Then we have the Chargers the week after in Mercedes-Benz.
Yep.
And then we go to Carolina on a Thursday night
Mm-hmm.
to play the Panthers. So we play the Panthers twice in 3 weeks.
Yep. Short
Bank
week.
of America Stadium, 8:15. I'm there.
I might be there too. I ain't
I'm
gonna
there.
I might be up in that thing too Thursday.
We heard some of the rumors and the speculation of what this could be. My good friend Thomas posted it today in the chat in the Rise Up Tour group that it might be a Thursday night game because Amazon Prime, I guess, sent emails out or, because Amazon Prime is promoting the Thursday night game. So I guess they sent it out to their customers that this is going to be the game. But there should be a bus trip for the Rise Up Tour or something going on. But I'm driving up there for that game.
Dope.
And we're going to show up and show out. Week 11, we back in the Benz against the Bears.
Yeah.
The Bears.
A dub.
That's a dub.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, we basically the Bears part 2.
The Bears Titans part 2.
Yeah. The Atlanta Bear Titans. I don't know shit.
Week 11 at the Benz, 1:00 game. All you Justin Fields fans, here goes Justin Fields. Week 11, 1:00 game. Bears versus Falcons. Week 12, we head to FedEx Field, November 27th, playing against the Washington Commanders. That's a dub.
Yeah.
You're talking about win streaks here from what the Falcons are getting ready to do. I think even after the Chargers game, because the Chargers game is going to be tough. Yeah. I mean, you can beat the Panthers the week before, but the Chargers game is going to be tough.
Yeah.
But that Panthers game on Thursday night, that's 1 game. The Bears, that's 2. Washington, that's 3. And then you come back home to the Benz, week 13, December 4th against the Steelers.
Yeah.
Steelers. That's a big game. Steeler fans travel well. I seen them in the Georgia Dome a couple years ago, but they showed up.
You know, I my wife wanted to claim to be a Steeler fan before we got together.
Yeah.
I said, you got to change your tune. She's like, I can root for both teams. I'm like, no, you can't. But okay. Her parents are diehard Steeler fans. And they might end up coming down here. That'll be a fun thing.
It's gonna be a fun game. If Mitchell Trubisky is the quarterback, I mean, it's week 13. We don't know if it's Kenny Pickett or Trubisky.
Yeah,
but it's not Big Ben.
It ain't.
And
we can win.
I see the Falcons sneaking this game.
Yeah, we can win that game.
And come
I'm
away
not
with a win.
The Steelers. Steelers aren't who they used to be.
Yeah. The bye week is right after this game, so it's in December. Between week 13, week 14 is week 14. Now they have here week 15 to be determined against the Saints, but I'm guessing it's going to be the matchup that I saw earlier, December 18th. It should be. Let me just go back and check here. Yeah, it's supposed to be December 18th because I don't know why they have it blocked out here on the Falcons app right here. Yeah, what's going on, Kim? Shout out to Kim in the chat. Yeah. Falcons Saints is looking like December 18th, so we heading down to the Superdome, December 18th. So that's gonna be a big game for the Falcons right there. Falcons can easily come away with a win. We did it last year in New Orleans. We should be able to do it this year.
Absolutely.
We'll get back to that in just a couple of minutes. But the Falcons Ravens week 16, Saturday, December 24th. That's a big ass game. The Ravens in December. Yeah, it's gonna be cold as hell out there.
Day before Christmas.
It's gonna be crazy. It's a Saturday game, 1:00.
Wow.
Hopefully, it's playoff implications for both teams. I think the Falcons should be already set to get to the playoffs from the way we're looking at the record around week 16. But then the Falcons come back home to the Benz.
Yep.
January 1st, New Year's game against
Day.
the Cardinals. That's going to be a big game right there.
Big game.
That's going to be a big game.
Big playoff implication game.
As we welcome Boo Man, shout out to the One Time for the Fan show. What's going on, Boo Man? How's everything, sir?
Good, man.
Everything good?
Sir. It said the Saints game, it said 17th or 18th.
The Saints game looks to be the Sunday, the 17th.
But it said it's saying either Sunday or Monday night.
I'm sorry, the Sunday is the 18th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Saturday or Sunday, right?
It's supposed to be a Sunday game.
Okay.
Also, I'm saying like that's what I'm saying. It's saying 17th or 18th.
Yeah, on the Falcons website, it says 17th or 18th.
Oh, so they can flex it. They might flex.
They're trying to flex that, yeah.
Okay, so that
just
might
like
be
the last game
game
of the season. They're flexing that too.
Okay. So for most fans traveling to games like that, you'd want to book between the Friday and the Monday because you don't know what the situation is, if it's going to be a Saturday game or a Sunday game. For me, I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm start working on my rooms and hotels. Dog. I'm start working on all this. I'm ready, dog. Like I'm so ready, man. Of course, after the Falcons play the Cardinals on New Year's Day, they have the Buccaneers the week after. They don't know if it's going to be a Saturday or a Sunday game. It looks like the NFL is pushing a lot of these Saturday games right after Christmas or right around Christmas, right around week 15, the week before Christmas. Yeah. They're starting to push these Saturday, Sunday games. I don't know if it's because of the deals they have with Amazon and all these other networks, but yeah, that Falcons Saints game down there in New Orleans is going to be a big game for week 15. Then the Falcons traveling to Baltimore for week 16, day before Christmas, the Saturday game at 1:00. The Cardinals game on New Year's. Falcons better beat, man. Now's not the time to party. Now's not the time to party around them times. There's some tough teams you got to play when it's crunch time.
Playoff implication games.
That it should be, unless the Falcons end up shocking the world and just being so far ahead of the pack that they don't even have to worry about those games. A loss would just be whatever at that time. But I don't think that's probably possible with the way the Falcons have been playing. I hope the Falcons do come away with a lot of these wins. Boo Man, now that you're here, have you got a chance to see the schedule? Are you excited about the schedule? Tell me, what game is important to you? You talked about you wanted to go to some of these games. Falcons Saints to open up. Falcons going to the Rams we're heading to Cali right after we play the Saints.
Okay, so what I'm seeing is, you know, we started early with the competing. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a lot of time for us to goddamn.
It looks like the middle of the schedule is the chance to like relax, recover. And that's the time when it's the Panthers.
It's either relax or recover.
Yeah, the Panthers, the Bears, the Washington team, Steelers, and the Saints. Those are the weeks where you can come away with a win streak and push your bar higher than any other team, and come away with some big wins right there. But you don't want to mess it up and lose to Washington and lose to Carolina, split those games. 2 times you play Carolina in a 3-week span. So it's kind of like, you don't want to lose those games. Those are big. Those are big.
We play some good defenses. I just put it that way in the first couple of weeks. We're gonna I say this. By week 4, you know who your quarterback is. I put it that way.
By week 4, the Falcons should know who the quarterback is.
Looking at the schedule by week 2.
Yeah.
The Rams will show you who need to be back though.
Yeah. Rams is a game that I'm worried about.
Very, because it's early and either they're gonna have a Super Bowl, hangover, or they're gonna start off where they, finished. So
I'm actually good with a Super Bowl hangover.
Yeah.
But that's very tough with the way the Rams have their team set up. Yeah. Week 2 is the game where I'm looking at, all right, cool, you just beat the Saints, you smacked the shit out of them, and then you go to LA and it's like, you know what I'm saying? You went to bed. And that's what I don't want, because I'm going to that game. But then again, it's entertaining. It's an experience when you go to these away games. One time for the fan, we will be there. Shout out to everybody who's in the chat. One time for the fan on YouTube, one time for the fan on Twitter. Everywhere you look around on social media, one time for the fan. Boo Man Shawty is here. Bodie 3000 is here as we going over the Falcons schedule release. It's exciting. We're ready. We're gonna be hitting the road. Week 2 is big. Rams, Falcons. I'm on the road that game. I'm loving that. Bodie,
Hey.
Boo Man, you said one game early, one game late. That might be the game that you might have to
early smack in the mouth.
That's big. That. I mean, we know what's gonna happen in that game. I mean, not we don't know what's gonna happen in that game, but we kind of have an idea what could happen in that game playing a tough team like LA.
A good team.
So just be expecting the trip, the experience. I mean, everybody's gonna count us out unless we have a big win week 1 against the Saints. Like they're gonna count us out. You know what I'm saying? From right now at this standpoint, looking at the roster, you know how the media is for the Falcons. So the Rams, people are gonna say Rams. They're gonna beat the shit out of us. I always wake up and say the Falcons will win. I don't ever want to see my team lose. So I say the Falcons will win that game. But that's a tough game, man. That is a tough game. In an environment where it's so much to do. We might not even get to the game on time. With so much to do at SoFi Stadium. But Boo Man, to jump you in here, Falcons, Saints, week 1 at the Benz. Rams, Falcons at Rams, week 2. Talk to me, man.
I like this. The Saints, you know, it feels good to have a rivalry game week 1. I mean, it feels like you just can't go out there and see what your team is about. It's like you want that win, regardless. I like that cup.
Yeah.
Regardless of what your team, regardless of what your team is, week 1, you want to see that win. I mean, we can all agree about how we feel about the Saints. The Rams. We're gonna learn where that line is. I can tell you that.
We're gonna learn what the team's about on both sides of the ball week 2.
I'm telling you,
that's
experienced quarterback. I mean, I'm excited. I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy to see it. You know, I want us to compete. I mean, so why not compete early? Get them out the way. You know where your team at. I mean, just to go get some good comp. I mean, the Saints are not gonna be easy either. I mean.
They're not going to be an easy team. It's just that I have a feeling the Falcons could come away with a win. Falcons are so good at knowing what the Saints do. Even in the times where we lost to them, it wasn't like they just, sometimes just smacked us, man. Just like we had a chance to win those games, but we just didn't plan well. But I think the Falcons could come away with a win week 1. And then if you go to LA, let's just say you lose in LA, you go 1-1. You go to Seattle the week after, that's a dub.
Yeah.
So you're 2-1. So now you have 2 opportunities to be with a winning percentage in the division. Week 1, when you go 1-0, let's just say you do lose to the Rams, and then you go 2-1 against the Seahawks. Then you come back home. We don't know if Deshaun Watson's going to be suspended or not, but you play the Browns. Let's just say he is suspended, and the Browns are not doing so well. That's a dub right there. So now you're 3-1.
Dub.
Bodie, Falcons, Rams, Seahawks. The first 3 weeks. Give me some knowledge, brother.
Hey man, all I know is Sean Payton ain't coaching that team no more, so we ain't dealing with that. I as much as I don't want to admit it, but I'm a realist. Sean Payton could coach his butt off. He can coach his ass off.
Yeah.
So we're dealing with a whole new coach, a whole new, all that. So it's a whole new mindset. So
yeah,
man, the easiest dub on the damn schedule is the damn Saints to me.
Yeah.
I mean, we could whoop their ass, honestly. Rams, man, that's the thing. Like you said, Super Bowl hangover.
They tough as hell. They're tough as hell. The environment's gonna be tough.
So far,
yeah. It's a whole new team. It ain't Jared Goff at quarterback.
Yeah,
it's Stafford. Their wide receivers are good. Their defense is good. Their coaching is good. Hell, they're the damn champions.
Yeah.
But we believe in our Falcons. That's why we do what we do as Falcon fans.
Oh yeah.
But
hey, how about a chance in preseason to see Hutchinson, Trayvon Walker, and Sauce Gardner?
If the Lions do decide to play them in preseason, we play them in Detroit, right? Yeah. If the Lions do decide to play them, I mean, the Falcons. I mean, Coach Smith said the other day on the radio station that he does plan to play some of the veterans. He messed up last season. He's going to learn from the mistake of not playing some of the veterans. He trusted in the confidence of
everybody need to play.
Everybody needs to play. I
Everybody,
mean, you
except
don't
I
want to
say
wear
except
them out to a
AJ
point where they get
Terrell
hurt, though. You don't want to try to
and
put them
Grady
out there in
Jarrett.
the second, third quarter. You know what I'm
Grady
saying?
Jarrett
Running.
and AJ Terrell, the only people that I'm like, okay, you don't have to play. Everything else on that roster
Yeah.
need to be on that field.
Need to be on the field.
I mean, everybody need to get that work. Those are the only two definite positions you have.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't play Cordero, of course,
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm excited. I want to see Drake London.
I would say play. Of course, everybody's gonna play because they want to try to get a rhythm. They want to try to get some stuff going. They want to try some plays out and all that shit. Of course, they don't play them long. Yeah, AJ, let them play maybe two bouts, two drives, and that's it. And then, but everybody else run them like suicides. Get out there, rotate. Get all them dudes out there. They need to be out there. Ritter need to be slinging. He need to be chucking that thing. He need to be running.
Ritter or Mariota, we still don't know yet.
Oh yeah, both of them.
Yeah,
both of them.
I mean, this is an opportunity to get your line right. Too.
Yeah.
Try out different combinations. See what works. See who gels better.
Which game between the two kind of worries you most? Is it the week 1 game against the Saints because it's the rival, or is it the week 2 game versus the Rams because they're the champions and it's so early in the season? That hangover might not be there. Let's just say they come out and they go crazy week 1. I think the Rams play. Let's see who the Rams play week 1. Rams play Buffalo. Okay, that's a tough game.
That's a tough game.
That's a tough game. So they might have that hangover. But then the Rams might try to bounce back if they lose, saying, "Oh, we got the Falcons week 2." They're rebuilding. How the team's looking. The Rams just won the championship. I don't think none of these games worry me because I'm a fan. Like I wake up and think the team's gonna win, so I'm not like
I mean, no games worry me, but rivalry games always do because I would say that's the most important between the two. Only because you can drop their games to the Rams and it don't mean nothing. That Saints game will sneak up on your ass at the end.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So, and then you play the Saints late, so you don't never know what you'll need by that time of the season when you got to play the Saints in New Orleans. So, and then it's your home opener, man. We got to get some wins at home. So we haven't got a lot of wins in the Mercedes-Benz, especially last year. So, I mean, I think it's just more important because it's a division game. It's a rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're going to be glued to every Falcons fan will be glued to that, that game. So I was looking at the message, but every Falcons
shout out
fan
to DSGB Hall, man. He in Cali, man. He said we sweeping the Panthers, and we want to get to that too. We can sweep the Panthers. Do the Panthers frighten y'all? Do they frighten y'all?
For what? No.
Do you look at the Panthers roster and say that we gonna lose to the Panthers?
Hell no.
Like, come on, man. Be for real here.
They paid Cam Newton.
Slinging Sammy?
They paid Cam Newton to come back last year. I'm not worried,
Stop it.
Stop it. I'm gonna say this. How you feel about the Bengals? You got the San Fran. The Panthers could be.
I'm looking at it.
The Panthers
the San Fran game week 6.
The
Panthers and you got the Bengals game week 7. You can't lose both of those games.
The Panthers game is a trap game. That's what I'm saying. That Panthers game, the first one, because you play the Chargers right after that, and the Chargers legit.
They're legit.
Yeah, and then then the Chargers who then they pick somebody up with Khalil Mack.
Man,
but
the Chargers just West Coast good.
Yeah,
AFC
we always
good.
We have trouble. And I mean, Herbert's legit. No, so man. That first game, man. I mean, it should be crazy. What you think? Packed crowd,
stadium packed.
Easy.
The bands should be close to being sold out.
And that's the thing, though, with the rivalry games, like the Saints. Even when the Saints was at their pinnacle and the Falcons was at their shittiest, we still could beat them. And anything can happen in them games.
Yeah,
anything. So that's why I'm excited about that. Like you said, that trap game.
Yeah,
playing the Panthers. And then the Chargers and Panthers again. So yeah, we gotta watch out, especially when we go to Carolina on Thursday. Short week, going on the road after facing a tough team.
The Chargers.
Yeah, that could jack up a lot of things for us. It could have us going one way or the other in regards to our season.
if the team is rolling, you beat the Panthers, you come back to the Benz, you somehow find a way to go up against. Let's be for real here. Let's be for real. Justin Herbert, he's a problem in the NFL.
He's tough.
He's tough.
Yes.
He's tough. That's a tough ass game. How can you not look at that schedule and say, damn, you got the Panthers trap game, then you have the Chargers, then you have the Panthers again on the short week going to Carolina. I like how you're still Carolina, Mercedes-Benz. I mean, you're still Mercedes-Benz, Carolina. So I like that you're home for those games. But that's a tough little skit.
It's tough, but guess what? At least the Chargers coming here.
Mm-hmm.
We got that going for us. We got to show out as fans. One time for the fan, fans got to show out. Like, it's still gonna be tough, but at least we at home. At least we at home.
Flip, you got some paper in front of you?
Do I need some paper in front of me? I can go get it.
I'm saying, no, write me down for 10-7, man. Write me down for 10-7.
I had 10-7 too.
Right now, write me down for 10-7.
Really, I had 19-0. We go ahead and win the Super Bowl. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever lose.
You don't even need paper. But
10-7 is a sneak to the playoffs. 10-7 is an easy sneak. You might get 11-6. You F around and get 11-6 is the problem.
That's what I'm saying. That's when them trap games come in. You gotta. That's why I say this first game is important.
Yeah.
That's your 11 right there.
Yeah. If you somehow come away with a win if you come away with 3 wins in the first 4 weeks, that's pretty damn good. Saints, that's a dub.
If you
Rams, that might be a L. Seahawks, that's a dub. Browns, that's a dub with no Watson. That's a dub.
If you're 3-1, who's your quarterback?
You still keep it Mariota if he's healthy.
No, I'm saying if you're 3-1 right now, you see the Falcons at 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your quarterback when you see them at 3-1?
If Mariota is doing his job and he's healthy, it's Mariota. I see Mariota winning the competition battle going through the summer. I hear the competition talk, but you got to go with what Arthur Smith has been enjoying the past few years in Tennessee with Mariota. He was his quarterback. They drafted him. Right? Like, that's their guy. He's been texting Mariota for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mariota's their guy. I think Ritter's going to play this season. Ritter will play.
I mean, it wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot out there.
Ritter will play though. He will play this season.
I went back on that tape when they called Ritter and told him he was about to be a Falcon. He said, "Hey, bro, they done fucked up. I ain't gonna lie." He said that on the phone.
He did.
He said it. He's like, "Hey, man, they done effed up." And then he was like, "Yeah, man, that just comes with the territory. It is what it is. But we got you now. You're a Falcon."
Yeah. Hey. What do you guys think now with this? After Cleveland, the Bucks, you head down to Tampa. That's a tough game. We ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
that's a tough game. Week 5 against Tampa. That's a tough game, man.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's always tough.
Hopefully we get our stuff together by then.
Yeah.
Hopefully, because you got to be prepared. You can come off that Seahawks and Browns game with maybe 2 wins and then head down to Tampa. That's tough. Yep. Tough. And then the 49ers back at home week 6. So, Boo Man, Bodie, what games are you guys looking at this season? We see the schedule now. We know what's going on. The Rams week 2, I will be there. Bodie, Boo Man, if you guys are coming to that game, check the Rise Up Tour group for some information on some events. Week 3, Seattle, September 25th. That's some decent weather for Seattle in September. I'm trying to find a way after we finish with this show how I can maneuver LA and Seattle and be back, because I don't want to stay on the West Coast for 2 weeks. I can't do that.
Yeah.
But, that's tough. I wanted it to be – I really wanted it to be the Rams early and the Seahawks late, so that way I can just try to mix both of them and get them in. But that's tough to go back to back. Bodie, Boo Man, do you guys see yourself going to the Rams or the Seahawks game this season?
If it was a pick, it would be Seahawks.
If you had to pick, it would be the Seahawks?
Mm-hmm.
for what the environment, because of the atmosphere, how Seattle is. Their 12th man. Their stadium is pretty loud.
Their Rams game pretty early, so they, like I said, they're still going off that hangover. So it's going to be, still Super Bowl prices.
Them tickets gonna be crazy. Them ticket prices gonna be crazy.
That's true.
And I heard the parking cost of tickets.
Yeah, and the Uber crazy out there too. Like you're gonna pay like over $120 in Uber fees. That's just from there. That's one way. That's one way. This is LA.
Hey.
LA don't play about none of that shit. They don't.
I ain't gonna lie. I got family out that way.
Yeah,
in LA, so I might have free housing. I might have a ride.
I'll be in San Diego.
We'll see. I don't know yet, but we'll see.
My sister's in San Diego.
Okay.
So I'll be out there, and then I'm gonna drive to LA for the game. I'm trying to find a way how to make this work. Now's the time that's good to get the parking passes for the game, because if you know you're going to some of these games, the parking passes are good because they're not going to be so expensive. The one thing you got to worry about is the plane tickets, because everybody tonight, because the schedule is released, is going to be booking plane tickets from Delta to Southwest, and them prices are going to jack up tomorrow morning. So if you see a ticket price tonight on Southwest is like $180 for round trip, you better hope you're going to that game, because tomorrow morning that jack is going to be about $240, $250. Shout out to Mike D in the chat. He said Mariota better have his running shoes on. He about to be running for his life with these pass rushers. That's football, bro.
We play some great pass rushers.
We play some great pass rushers. It is what it is. Bodie, speak on it, brother.
Oh, I'm saying them Chargers got two of them things. Boy, they got that Bosa brother and Mac.
Saints.
Hey, we gonna be.
Cam Jordan got 23 sacks. I think it was 23 sacks on the Falcons or 23 sacks on Matt Ryan.
Saints, Rams, Browns.
Yeah.
Browns.
Miles Garrett looking like a damn monster right now. He just posted a picture the other day.
Hey, man, he already freaking nature.
Man.
49ers and
Bengals. Like a tree.
Yeah, 49ers, Bengals.
We play some pass rushers, though.
TJ Watt.
Yeah. I'm glad the Falcons did what they did in the offseason. I feel a little bit better going into this season. Don't forget about last year's roster. It was a roster where people were saying we couldn't even win 4 games, and we was 1 game away from the playoffs. Shout out to Mike D again. Saints, Rams, Bengals, 49ers, Browns. That's the lay of the land, brother. That's the lay of the land. We got to go. We got to deal with it. Look at other teams' rosters. Look at the Saints roster. Think of what Saints fans are thinking right now. I can't see the Saints roster. I don't care about the Saints. I mean, what am I talking about? Schedule. Look at the Saints looking at their schedule. Look at the Browns looking at their schedule. Every fan has that feeling. Look who we play. I'm talking to a Jets fan earlier, and he was upset because they play the Ravens, the Steelers. Matter of fact, let me go back and look at this here. He was upset because they play the Ravens, the Browns, the Bengals, and the Steelers the first 4 weeks. This is a Jets fan talking to me earlier. He's looking at probably 0-4. You feel what I'm saying? Like some fans have that mindset where it's like, bro, we're going to lose these games. So you got to think as a fan, you got to be excited to know what the Falcons going to do. Archangel Jabri Harper's in the chat. Shout out to Jabri Harper. Y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button on YouTube. One time for the fan on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Shout out to Jabri Harper in the chat. 9 and 8 realistically. No, sir. What did we say earlier, guys? It was 10 and what?
7.
10 and 7? 11 and 6 if you sneak it. 10 and 7. We were 1 game away from the playoffs last season with a roster that people couldn't believe in. You don't see the improvements that we've done in the offseason. Casey Hayward with AJ Terrell, Drake London.
Hey,
come on, y'all.
I see it. We see it as fans.
Let's go.
Outside of our Falcon bubble,
it's tough. It's tough to make believers out here. I get it.
Look,
I get it.
Can I run something down real quick?
Let's go. Let's go. Run it.
Look, I'm looking at our schedule.
Yeah.
As not a Falcon fan, they're gonna be like, all right, Saints. They were like, yeah, maybe we could beat the Saints. They're gonna say we're gonna lose against the Rams. They're gonna say Seattle's gonna beat us, even though Seattle don't have a quarterback. They're gonna say the Browns gonna beat us. They off top, they're gonna say that. They're gonna say we're gonna lose against the Bucks, the 49ers, because they're where they've been at and because who they are. They're gonna say that's a L. They're gonna say the Bengals is an L. Panthers, that'll be a toss-up.
I love
Chargers,
when they say
they're gonna say L.
This is where Vegas come in.
So basically, only giving us division games.
I'm just saying, basically, yes. That's how it's gonna be. All the top teams, Commanders. I wouldn't be surprised if they said we lose against the damn Commanders.
I wouldn't be
It's the
surprised if they say that
goddamn
shit too.
Commanders.
The Falcons get bashed hard in the media. I think
Bruh.
we only have one primetime game until we get down to the end of the season. They might flex those games. The one primetime game we have against the Panthers in Carolina, that's a dub. That's a dub. But look at that little break you have.
I'm right there
Panthers,
with you.
Chargers, Panthers, Bears, Washington, Steelers. Big Ben is not playing for the Steelers. Steelers defense ain't the best in the NFL. Y'all worried about NFL fans worried about the Steelers right now? I ain't worried about the Steelers defense. Looking at what we got on offense.
Kenny Pritchett.
Kenny Pritchett. What's his name? Kenny Pritchard.
Kenny Pritchard.
I don't know his name, bro. Like, I know about these Falcons. The Heat are starting to beat the Sixers. And the Heat beat us, man. The Heat beat them Hawks, man. Oh, no. We can beat Seattle. Shout out to Archangel in the chat.
Oh, we definitely can.
That's an easy dub.
Know that.
I want my team to go 17-0. We don't wake up looking for losses.
Absolutely.
I mean, if the game shows up that the Falcons lose, it is what it is. But I don't wake up and put on my gear and head out to the stadium and say, oh, they're going to beat the crap out of us today.
Yeah. And then if we get in the season and we get unfortunate, knock on wood, we don't get in like a losing streak or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, well, I'm a realist. I'll evaluate how we're playing, how everything's going, and from where our team is, if that team is doing good, I'm a realist. I'll say, well, yeah, it's gonna be tough today. Hope we win, but it's gonna be tough. I'm a realist at that point, but right now we 17-0. I'm right there with Buddy.
I always say 17-0 for the season because I don't want to see the team lose. I don't wake up and think the team's gonna lose. I think the coaching should be good enough to get the job done. But of course, the team's gonna lose. We know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's the NFL. But I don't want to wake up and say, damn, we finna get our bus kids up out of here. No, man, you know what I'm saying? I think we come up with the right game plan. We can win any game. Anything can happen in the NFL.
CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
D-Roy, man.
I was talking to a Falcon fan the other day, and he was saying that the Falcons shouldn't make the playoffs because they don't want to mess up their draft position for next year. And I was thinking, do you know who we're drafting next year? Like, do you know? Have you talked to Terry? Is it something I don't know? Because why would an NFL player wake up to tank? A coach is not tanking. We're not tanking. This team is not tanking. If we come out and beat the Saints week 1 and go 1-0, it's the first winning record in like 4 years. If we come out and somehow beat the Rams week 2, we're 2-0. Or if we lose to the Rams and beat Seattle week 3, we're 2-1. Still in the top probably 3. Who knows what's going to happen with the Bucs and the Saints? Carolina is trash. Let's think about it. Carolina ain't doing nothing this year. Look at the division. Carolina's not doing nothing. Okay? Let's talk about that. The Saints, they're not doing nothing. Okay? I'm telling you. They're not. It's going to be the Bucs and the Falcons going probably. People say wild card for the Falcons. Boo, man, do you see the Falcons now? Now that you see the schedule, you see who we're playing. Do you see the Falcons scraping wild card? We talked about this during the draft. It's a little bit different now. The schedule kind of plays in the favor, rubbing their hands like Birdman. The schedule kind of plays in our favor now. They said it's one of the toughest schedules, but looking at how they set up the 2 West Coast games early and we don't travel back west no more, if it favors in our favor, come on, Boo Man. Like, do you see us sneaking into the playoffs?
Yeah, I definitely do. I mean, I see it. Like we got defensive rookie of the year. You know what I'm saying? Co-defensive rookie of the year, Ibikidi and Anderson, man. I see us. I mean, 10-7, man. I see 10-7. I don't see nothing but 10-7. 10-7 get you a playoff.
Bo, do you see what's going on? Do you see us sneaking into the playoffs? Archangel's in the chat. Let's see here. Not worried about the Steelers. That's a dub.
Yeah.
It's just the defense in game 4 against the Browns. Watson may not be playing. That's a dub.
Yeah.
Don't you end up sweeping the AFC North. Because that's playoffs. You sweep the NFC North, that's playoffs. You go 3-1 in the NFC North, that's playoffs.
Did we find out is Kamara playing? Or is he
Kamara should not be playing. I don't want to send no emails, but Falcon fans, you might want to hit up Goodell and send him that video of Vegas after the Pro Bowl.
I know, right?
I think he
Because
fights
Kamara should not be playing.
I think he fights Jake Paul.
What happened?
I think he fight Jake Paul next.
Kamara versus Jake Paul? Come on, bruh. Not Kamara versus Jake Paul. Shout out to everybody in the chat. One time for the fan on YouTube, Facebook. One time for the fan shows every week, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Tonight we did it on Thursday due to the NFL schedule release. Big games going on in the NFL this season. Falcons really only have the one primetime game until they probably flex those last couple games at the end of the season versus, let's go back, the Bucks week 18 and the Saints. They might flex that game week 15 too as well. But Mike D has said we got to find a way to get Kyle Pitts in the end zone. Hopefully Drake London will help with that. Well, guess what, Mike D?
Kyle's gonna have more than one touchdown this season.
Oh, Kyle will have a health. If the team is healthy, Kyle's definitely gonna have more than one touchdown.
He's gonna score his first touchdown in America.
I think Drake London will break more than 5 touchdowns this season. I think he can have close to 10. If they use him correctly in the red zone, I think Drake London can have a crazy rookie season.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, we talked about this in the last couple shows. You have a 6'4", 6'5" Drake London. You have a 6'6" Kyle Pitts. You have a 6'5" Auden Tate, a 6'3" Cordell Patterson. Your red zone targets have just expanded to where there's, like Arthur Smith said the other day on the radio station, there are mismatch problems in the red zone. You can't go cover 0. You can't go cover 6. You can't blind it. You don't want to disguise. You don't want you F around and we're gonna score easily.
Yes.
You play us down to the goal line, we're gonna punch it in.
Yes.
Bodie, looking at what Mike D said about Kyle Pitts, he has a chance to shine this season. Seattle, Cleveland, Carolina, Saints. Who else? Well, give me another defense I think we can rip apart this season. Who else we play?
Yeah, we said Panthers.
Panthers, Steelers, Washington, Chicago. Yep. These are games where Kyle Pitts should be ripping apart these defenses.
Easily. Should be running everybody.
Easily. I'm not looking at a big rebuild from the Bears. I'm not looking at a big rebuild other than Carson Wentz with Washington.
Yeah.
These are games that I think that the offense will be it'll be moving. It'll be moving. I'm with that. Bodie, looking at the schedule, what games are you excited for? Talk to me. What games are you excited for this season? With the Falcons, like now's the time.
I'm excited. I'm personally excited to see how they do against the 49ers at home. That's a telling game because we know that's a good team. Debo should be there. I don't know what's going on with him.
Well, the Falcons just signed another linebacker today. They signed that Nick Koriaski guy, the dude from the Raiders.
Yeah, he's solid. He's a solid veteran linebacker.
Inside linebacker too.
Needs to be a backup because I need Troy in that middle.
Troy's definitely playing inside linebacker.
I need Lorenzo over here, and I don't know who the linebacker gonna be on the other side. But
shout out to LaMarcus Boyd checking in from Arizona. LaMarcus Boyd said, I'm definitely on that Seattle and LA trip. Shout out to LaMarcus Boyd. Him and a couple other Falcon fans run a little Falcon group in Arizona. Got a chance a couple seasons ago when we played Arizona. They was able to link up with some of us at the from the Rise Up tour. But shout out to LaMarcus Boyd. Shout out to Steve Correga. Shout out to the whole Arizona crew. They showed us love when we was out there in Arizona a couple years ago. I'm glad for him to check in.
Shout out to the Rise Up tour.
Shout out to the Rise Up tour too as well. They're doing an event right now at Smoky Bones at Stonecrest. I guarantee you there's computers out. I guarantee you they're booking their trips right now. Y'all don't know about the Rise Up tour, bro. I'm telling you, they're booking their trips right now. Same as I'm about to do when I'm finished with this. First place I'm calling is New Orleans. Second place I'm calling is LA. Boo man, where we at?
Told you, man.
Come on, man. Where we at, man?
We New Orleans, man.
December
We in New
18th,
Orleans.
you said earlier. Bodie, where we at?
I need to go and book that because I'm definitely going to New Orleans.
December
That's a fact.
18th, you in New Orleans with me?
I'm there.
You, Boo Man, you in New Orleans with me?
I'm in New Orleans, man.
Let's go.
We in there.
Let's go.
We
I'm
in
What
there.
else?
there.
What else? What else?
I'm looking at.
I'm
What
looking.
else?
I might can mess with the. Do we play in Washington?
We play
We
in
do.
Washington.
I might can mess with that, man. I got family up there.
We play in Washington. My boy Thomas from the Rise Up Tour. He has a party getting set up, so we have the Saturday day ready. We're good for that. Week 12, November 27th, 1:00, FedEx Field, Falcons, Washington.
Okay.
What's the play? I'm there.
I'm looking at the Bengals.
Cincinnati.
I'm possibly looking at that because I think I got a little family up there. It's on my wife's side.
That's a tough game.
It is a tough game.
It's a tough boy.
It's a tough one.
I don't know what to do, bro.
We can always hit Carolina too, man.
I mean, Carolina's a Thursday night. We can
easy.
drive up there and drive back. Y'all want to? The game will be finished about.
Carolina too easy.
It's 3 hours. It was 3 hours away.
Yeah, that's too easy.
Yeah, we can drive up there. 8:15 game. We can drive it there. We'll be back by 2 in the morning. Back in Atlanta. But we can head up there.
As long as you drive back.
That ain't nothing. Or if y'all want, we can just stay the night. Ain't nothing to do in Carolina, but go to the game. I'm telling y'all right now. Ain't nothing to do in Carolina. I'm actually glad it's a Thursday game, so I can just drive up there and drive back.
Drive right back.
I don't have to rent a hotel or do nothing because Carolina, there's nothing to do in Carolina, bro. They junk this. Woo! Baltimore, not far either, like the Washington trip. That's true. It is in that DMV area.
Yeah.
I drove to Washington last time. It was about 9 hours. But it's a cool drive going through, like, you know, the back roads, North Carolina, all that stuff. It's a cool drive. It's a really cool drive. Any trip that I go on, you guys are always welcome to go on. I see myself definitely doing the LA and Seattle game is tough for me. Week 2, week 3, because I can't stay on the West Coast that long, and I'd hate to come back on a Tuesday or a Monday and then fly back out on a Thursday. But if I have to do it, I have to do it. But I'm gonna try to work that tonight. So week 2, week 3 is kind of tough for me, but I see myself going to every other of these games, bro. Like I'm there. One time for the fans gonna be there.
I wish they knew what date it was on.
Which one?
The Saints game.
Even if it's Saturday or Sunday, we can stay to Sunday.
Yeah, but I mean, hell, yeah, you're right. It doesn't even matter. What am I talking about? I'm booking that weekend anyway. It wouldn't.
So what we did in the past is we come in usually about Thursday. Now here's the big thing: if LSU plays Saturday, that whole city about to be lit because them LSU fans head down to the quarter and they turn that joker out. Those San Francisco and Cincinnati fans crazy. That's true. San Francisco has a pretty crazy fan base. They travel well. They travel well. Cincinnati, Atlanta fans gonna take over that. I can see them taking over that stadium. Falcon fans travel well too. People sleeping on Falcon fans.
LSU might not play though, because around that time it'd be bowl season and stuff.
Around November?
No, December. I'm talking about when the Saints play.
Oh, that's December, right? December 18th.
That's December. That's like bowl season.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
LSU
right.
season be over by then.
Yeah.
Okay. One time for the fan, man. This is the schedule release. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The Falcons and the Saints, week 1 at the Benz.
In there, I'm there.
Big body might be that. We might have the top open too, man. Y'all
what?
Stay tuned.
Not the Bugatti.
Yeah, man. We might have
the
top open.
Man got it.
Man.
Yeah. Shout out to Archangel in the chat, man. Yeah, they do travel well. Mike, wouldn't mind going to the Bengals game also. Pull up. Pull up.
Hey.
What you talking about? Pull up. You got 6 months, 5 months.
Might be in that thing.
Pull up. Boy, we out there. Shout out to Heidi in the chat. Let's go. Falcons, we lit. Let's go. When we finish with this draft, when we finish with this schedule release show, I'm still stuck on the draft, man. Damn 3-hour show we did last week. When we done with this show right here, man, it's time to. You better call. What you got? Capital One Venture. Well, you better call them folks. You better
Well,
call
man.
them folks, man. I'm talking about. I'm calling IHG and Marriott. As soon as we hang up this, as soon as we finish with this, I need a room. Let me get you a suite. Hey, you talking about?
You still call yours in?
I
Ain't-
do.
ain't
Anytime
no
I run a
booking.
credit, anytime I run a
This ain't
credit card, I gotta
94.
call them in. I can't do nothing over
It
the app.
says
Man. I
not
gotta call them in.
It says not 94.
I need a reservation. You like
Carp-
you like the little boy Home Alone? I need a room.
Hey,
Carpet
shout
has
out to
never
Mike
heard my
Ford,
first voice.
Falcons cornerback. Mike Ford is online right now. Shout out to Mike Ford.
Oh,
Shout out to Mike.
He's
Shout out to
online
Mike
right
Ford,
now.
man.
Yeah, look at this, right? We about to be lit this season, fellas. And please do what you have to do to come to some of these games, home or away. We will be there. One time for the fan will be there. Bodie 3000, Boo Man shouted. Looking at the schedule, let's go win some damn games.
Yes, sir.
Let's go win some damn games. I like what I see. I'm gonna be there as much as I can. I'm telling you, bro. Nothing on this schedule really scares me. Nothing, bro. I'm so chill on these Falcons right now, bro. Like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about what the Falcons can do this season.
So much potential.
10-7. This could be the first time we get back to the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
First time we have a winning record in like 4 years.
Yeah,
This
we
is
got
big,
Boo Man
man.
on tape saying 10-7. We definitely pulled it back.
10-7, man.
10-7 is for me. I got 10-7. That's
Oh,
playoffs
okay.
in the NFC with the two new teams and all that stuff. That's playoffs. You might end up playing like the Vikings in the wild card or something. Easy dub.
Easy, beat the Vikings.
Easy dub. At Rams week 2. Jabri, man, come on, man. We gotta go to the beach. Come on, man. At Bengals. Come on, man. We got to do what we have to do, bro. The Falcons have to do what they have to do. I guarantee you right now, Arthur Smith, the coaching staff, they're preparing their team. Rookie mini camp start tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Drake was in the building today. Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Drake.
Ritter was in the building today.
Mm-hmm.
Malone was in the building today. They were getting fitted up, helmets, cleats. Tomorrow or Saturday, the Falcons should release their open to the public schedule for training camp. Be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for the Rise Up Tour Family Fun Day. The Rise Up Tour has a Family Fun Day coming up soon. Shout out to the Tailgate Party Committee. Let me tell you something about my homeboy Lee Thomas and the Tailgate Party Committee. These folks throw some of the wildest tailgates you have ever seen, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to post the information on the One Time for the Fan page on Facebook and on Twitter. We went to Jacksonville last year, but they tore that place up, bro. Like they got the bubble floats with the what them things is, man, the jumpy floats where them kids be jumping around in them, the Astro jumps.
Yeah.
Man, they set one of those things up. Dallas, they shut them down in Dallas because they had the whole block sold up. Security was like, "No, y'all can't even do this tailgate out here." They were mad because they took up the whole block with their setup. So, Tailgate Party Committee will be going on the road this season. Rise Up Tour. Check out the Rise Up Tour for more information on some of the away games coming up this season because I'm telling you, Adrian Jennifer, she's one of the ambassadors who's going to be assisting us in Seattle. So shout out to Adrian who's going to be helping us out. I think we got some more people in LA who's going to be helping us out on some parties and some events. We have my boy Thomas working on New Orleans. Last year they had the party in Razzoul's right there on Bourbon Street, which was a sell-off. They had Pastor Troy come out. Pastor Troy ripped the show, which is crazy. You know how Troy do it. Thomas is also from the DMV, so he got Baltimore and Washington locked up. Tampa, they've been doing parties in Tampa for like 3 or 4 years. Carolina, they have a bus trip. Rise Up Tour is your place to be if you want to talk about away games. What I'm doing on next week's show is we're going to have the Rise Up Tour in here. We're going to have Thomas in here. We're going to have Joy in here. We're going to have Denise in here. We might have Jay Swill in here. We'll probably have the Falconator and Busta Burns in here too as well. But next week, they're going to be giving out information on what is going on with the Rise Up Tour and where we can find them because they're going crazy on these away games. And I'm big on the home games, but the away games is like where you have your fun and you enjoy yourself with your family, friends. It's a vacation. It's a business trip if you're going down there as a Falcon fan because you want to hope the team gets the job done. But it's a vacation in itself, man. Going to New Orleans is a beautiful view. Going to some of these places. SoFi Stadium is going to be big for me this season. Like everything they have around SoFi Stadium, like I'm trying to hit all the stadiums in the world, bro. Starting with the Falcons, and I can't wait to get to LA. Boo man, you're gonna be coming down to New Orleans with us. You got the dates. Bodie's coming down to New Orleans with us. Y'all don't understand. You about to tear that shit up, man.
Sir.
I'm telling you,
Say
y'all
it
get to
again.
New Orleans. Once you touch Canal Street, the only thing on your mind is tearing this shit up, man. I'm telling you. And New Orleans has that vibe where you can do what you want.
Yes, sir.
You do what you want. So Falcons schedule is out. I don't know what else. Bodie, what you think? What you got to say? The floor is yours. We're doing these 1 hour shows, man. That's how it is.
All I know is we gonna win more games. And if any non-Falcon fans are watching, hear me clear.
Ah, hold
we gonna
on.
win more than 3 or 4, 5 games that they're telling
Got
us.
him.
All right. This is not for the weak at heart. All right. We're gonna win more than damn 3-4 games.
Yeah. Boom
And
man shouted.
you a Saints fan in here?
It's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly week 1. It's about to get ugly week 1, y'all.
Ugly.
Come on, the Saints and the Falcons. NFL
Ugly.
selling them tickets.
Hey, I'm gonna use my bow finger, and when we win week 1, I'm gonna eat
God.
crawfish, and I'm gonna have a crab boil.
Okay.
We're gonna have a crab boil. Week 1, I'm gonna say 24-7.
24-7. The Saints only scored 1 touchdown.
Mm.
And it's probably a fumble that they got on the 10-yard line. 24-7.
God.
We're going 10-7 like Dez hours at work.
Mm.
And
God.
and we'll be in New Orleans, man. That's all I'm gonna say. We in New Orleans.
In there.
You New Orleans.
I hope. Hey, I'm gonna say this. Deshaun Watson, I hope you play, boy. I hope you play, boy. You gonna catch another case.
Yo.
I can't wait because he's burnt us.
You gonna catch another case, boy.
Yo.
I hope you play.
Good. He got us good.
Brothers.
You
Brothers.
You pulled the
And
rug.
mad.
He better
You
show up
pull
to court in the
the
next
rug
couple of weeks
I'm
because
mad.
they want
You
him in
pull-
court.
You pulled the rug on us. I see you gonna be in court
Yeah,
with
he
those.
did.
Okay, YSL Watson.
God.
You pulled the plug on us, man. I don't like that, man.
Don't tell me we hate on the quarterbacks who couldn't play for the Falcons.
Nah, he said he was coming, and he ain't gonna see they backdoored this. Cleveland whole organization backdoored. That why they ain't got no receivers.
All for some
It's
damn
okay.
money. Ain't that something?
All for some money, huh?
So it's all right, man. But yeah, man, 10-7 this year. It's a great time to be a Falcon fan. It's new beginnings, man. You know, I watched the path to the draft right before I was got on here, man. Drake London jersey coming soon.
Matt Ryan just posted for the shoe with the Colts schedule. Feels so different, doesn't it?
Weird.
Feels so weird. I just looked at it and I was like, what the hell? I had to think about it like, who the hell is this guy?
Oh, he don't play for us no more.
He don't play for us no more. I was like, damn, who the hell just got this blue check mark? But it's the time, fellas. We finished here. You know what you got to go do. It's better to
getting done.
Get it done now. You don't have to pay if you don't want to. I never pay. I always pay when I check in. Always pay. SoFi tickets. Somebody in the Rise Up Tour group just started and said, just posted and said, SoFi tickets for the game is starting at $80 right now.
Yeah.
For SoFi Stadium.
Because,
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I might just snag a couple just to lock in. And of course, you can easily sell them off. That ain't difficult. Especially with Falcon fans traveling. People are already commenting in the chat right now saying they're about to buy some too as well. So Falcon fans are traveling. We hitting the road this season, y'all. We ready.
I hear, man.
We ready. This is it. Falcons schedule is out, bro. Bro, look at me. I'm amped, bro. I'm amped. Like I'm ready to hit the road with these Falcons, bro. Like I'm ready.
I can't wait to prove these folk wrong about our season.
I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. Bodie, Boo Man, do what y'all got to do. Let's hit these games. Home games, you already know it is what it is. I'll be there. Bodie, Boo Man, definitely. Y'all can come along. Come on, man. Let's go, man. Let's get to these home games. Away games. Let's knock them out this season, man. It ain't got to be your first. It could be your second. It could be your third. Like I said, the game's closer to the division. I drive, so y'all can hop on. Let's go. Let's ride. Let's ride to the DMV, Baltimore, Washington. You know what I'm saying? Got the whip. We gonna be lit this season, bro. We gonna be super lit. Bodie, you got any shout outs? Anything you want to say before we end this show here tonight?
Man, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the schedule, because we finna wreck it. Shout out to the fans. That's what this show's about, the fans, man. Just shout out to y'all, man. We playoffs or bust.
Yeah.
Shoot, just shout out to y'all, man. That's all I can say. I'm excited.
You excited? The draft. Don't forget, we still got some more free agents to go after too. Falcons signed one more today with the linebacker. We don't know what they're going to do about Deion Jones. Next week's show, we got to talk about the Rise Up Tour, so we'll get the Rise Up Tour in here. We might have to do 2 shows next week because we have to talk about what the Falcons are doing in the offseason with signing the linebacker. We don't know about Deion Jones' deal. We don't know what's going on June 1st. Is he a Falcon? Is he not a Falcon? Are the Falcons targeting more free agents because there's a couple more guys that can fill our roster and help us out? Rookie minicamp is underway, so there's going to be some pictures and videos from rookie minicamp that we're going to be talking about. So it might be 2 shows next week. We're trying to do the best we can here at one time for the fan to let people know that we are professional Falcon fans. We love the Falcons. This is our team. Shout out to every other team in Atlanta, and the Dogs. But you know, we do this for the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? So, Boo Man, shout it. Any shout outs before we go ahead and call our reps in different states to get these accommodations taken care of? Well, I'm going to New Orleans. My booking New Orleans in LA tonight. Boo Man, talk to me, man. Any shout outs, man?
Hey, man. Shout out to the fans. Shout out to the Falcons. Shout out to Terry Fontenot, man.
What? Shout out
doing
to Terry.
A good job, man. Shout out to Terry Fontenot, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the Falcon streamers out there. You know, we hopping on shows. Come look at our show. Shout out to you, Flip, man, putting us on this platform. You know, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out if you're a Falcon fan, you rep blue, black and blue. I said black and blue, black and red.
God,
shout out to you, man.
Stevenson Jaguars.
We gonna beat them black and blue.
We gonna beat you black and blue. Yeah.
Not Stevenson Jaguars.
Yeah, man.
Stone Mountain grad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to everybody. I'm about to hop off this thing. I gotta be a daddy again.
It is what it is,
Daddy
man.
mode.
You do your thing.
Say
You do a great
out,
job
man.
at doing that.
Say shout out.
Shout out. How you doing? Y'all do a great job, man. Father's Day is coming up. Tell the old lady, go ahead and buy some game tickets to LA and Seattle to go ahead and make y'all feel better for Father's Day. Just don't get no suit from K&G.
Don't get it from Steve Harvey either.
Yeah.
No.
Not the CC's Pizza outfit. Not the Sunday fit.
Come with a stash. Come with a mustache.
Bodie, I hope you feel better, man. Boo Man Shadick checking in. We had a great time tonight. Falcon schedule is released. This stream will be on YouTube. It will be on Facebook. This is just the bottom, folks. We're trying to work our way to the top of doing the best we can of being some new podcasters here in the game to talk about the Atlanta Falcons. And I think we've been doing well so far. We've been getting some good feedback from a lot of fans. So much to come for one time for the fan. Some guests we're going to be having on the show, more live events, more weekly events. We're going to keep this jam-packed as best as possible. But I remember somebody speaking about being in the like lower numbers when they first started to now having in the thousands and so forth. And of course, one time for the fan, we will get to that level. And I know we will get to that level because we're good at what we do. But the Atlanta Falcons has released their schedule. It's on their website. It's on Twitter. Fans are already talking about it. Social media is talking about it. Rise Up Tour group is talking about it. We're going on the road this season. We got some tough games. We're going to have to find a way to pull them through and get the scheme together on offense and defense so we can win these games. Boo Man and Bodie talked about 10-7. I think 10-7 too as well. Or maybe you can sneak in with 11-6. But either way, it's a playoff year. It has to be a playoff year because we can't have another season of being close because we already had those seasons already. We're supposed to be believing in this new regime and this new rebuild. Now is a chance to believe it, and it starts week 1 against the Saints in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So everybody who's tuned into the broadcast, everybody who will tune into the broadcast, shout out to you guys. Once again, our signature before we head off tonight, one time for the Atlanta Falcons, one time for Bodie 3000, one time for Boom Man Shout It, one time for the schedule release that's going to send us to the playoffs. One time for the Marriott rep that has to hear me cuss at him in the next 5 minutes about getting a deal on that room because I'm not paying $360 when I have points and I can use them. It's going down. It's going down. I am your host, Jack Spade. Next week, we have another show coming up. Look for the details on my page. One time for the fan.